Well, good morning. Welcome in. We gather here today to find winners. The beginning of NFL week number 10, giving a minute for everyone to join in. Welcome in to hold the phone where the water's warm and the glory is always going for.
They let us get to Thursday again.
Bad idea. Woke up feeling dangerous. Luke, how we feel about BetMGM?
Dude, welcome to Hold the Phone, presented by BetMGM. If you have not signed up for BetMGM yet, use bonus code LOCKS. You'll get up to $1,500 and a first bet offer on your first wager with BetMGM. Download the app, use code LOCKS, receive up to $1,500 in bonus bets if your first bet loses.
There's also a bet 10, get $200 in bonus bets. So if you haven't downloaded BetMGM, go use bonus code LOCKS. I don't know what the hell we're doing or what we're feeling. Luke, NFL week number 10.
People in the chat still call me Luke.
Luke?
I could change my name.
Fellas, we have a glorious show as we always do. We always gather here week over week consistently. Who has it better than us? Who else is sitting in these goddamn chairs week over week, battling, fighting, putting one foot in front of the other, inch by inch, brick by brick. NFL week 10. We have Thursday night football, maybe one of the games of the year for a primetime Amazon Prime game when we're going to listen to fucking Kirk Herbstreit and Al Michaels blow smoke up our ass. One of the best games on Thursday night football yet. Cincinnati Bengals taking a trip to Baltimore. AFC North rivalry. We just saw these two teams face off 3 weeks ago. It was fireworks. Then we're going to go to the biggest games of Sunday. We're going to talk Chiefs Broncos, Steelers Commanders, Jets Cardinals, Lions Texans, Sunday night showcase showdown. We're going to get to every early week lean for NFL week 10. We're going to talk to Nate Collins. He's going to give us his 3 best bets of the week.
And a first touchdown score tonight.
And we have our plus 1,000 going for glory almost Friday parlay. If that doesn't sound like a goddamn show where you want to be on the other side of the screen of, I don't know what is.
Couple things. People were in the chat last week. We were streaming Thursday Night Football. We go live for the first touchdown, which we'll do again tonight. They want to know if you're going to eat 50 wings.
We're going to go for 50 wings tonight, fellas.
Yes?
We're going to go for 50 wings tonight.
So we're going to stream live from this account for Thursday Night Football. Gavin's going to see if he can eat 50 wings. I have the under 49.5. He has the over.
We need to figure out who we're taking for first touchdown as well.
We will. We'll do that today with the chat.
All right, as we always do, we start the show with some nuggets. Cat's out of the bag. On billboards around the country, favorites in NFL week number 9 went 14-1 straight up. Our fucking pets' heads are falling off. The monkey's out of the bottle. The cat's out of the bag. Favorites went 14-1 straight up week number 9.
Can't happen again.
It can't happen again. Can it happen again? I don't even know.
It can't. I've just told you it can't.
I don't know what to believe anymore.
It can't. It's not happening again. This week's dogs are going to be barking.
Is it going to be a dog week?
It's going to be a dog week.
I fucking hope, dude.
Let's start tonight.
How are you supposed to get sharp when fucking favorites go 14-1?
Everything goes up must come down.
Everything that goes up must come down. And also, road teams, road favorites, continue to talk on the terms of favorites.
Yes.
Road favorites this season overall are 35-18 against the spread. I mean, like,
What happened to home dogs?
what the fuck happened to home dogs?
Used to be easy, dude.
You
You
know
see
what?
+3, 3.5 at home. You take the home dogs, you get cash.
You know why, dude? The home dogs are pissing like puppies. They're staying
on the porch.
They're staying on the porch.
Yeah, they are.
They're staying on the porch. Road favorites are 35-18. But the thing is, Luke, there's still a lot of game to be played.
Yeah.
There's a lot of ball left.
Yep.
We're basically at the halfway point of the mid-regular season. So we're going to NFL week number 10. Fellas, we appreciate each and every single goddamn one of you bastards being in here right now. Let's go to Thursday night football. I can't remember since I came out of the womb, I've seen a 53-point total on a Thursday night football.
You don't remember coming out of the womb, though.
The last time there was a 53-point total, I was staring at the inside of my mother's stomach.
Keep it moving.
53, dude.
I know. I get it. I get it.
53 points.
You want me to think of the number when I'm thinking about your mother? I don't know.
53 fucking points on Thursday night football.
It's high.
That's insane.
I know.
I mean,
it was 41-38 last time this team played.
I know. And the Baltimore Ravens have beat the Cincinnati Bengals 3 straight games. Now they're looking to make it 4.
Correct. Dude, Joe Burrow, sneaky season, dude. 20 TDs, 4 picks.
I know.
They could get a win tonight.
He had 2 games this season.
5 tutties.
5 tutties.
I know.
2 games of 5 tutties. Here's the other thing. We look at this game. We look at 2 teams that are on the up. Obviously, Bengals, they start fucking what? 1-4. Ravens, they start 0-2. They're starting to put wins together.
Yep.
However, I continuously look at you and say the 4 wins that the Bengals have is very cupcake, Mickey Mouse, Clubhouse. Correct. How are you? We're looking at the Giants, Browns, Panthers, and Raiders.
Correct. But
that's tough.
Let me counter that. Let me counter that.
Counter it.
Some good losses.
Counter it. Yep.
You got to win in this league. At Kansas City, lost by 1. 4th and 16, pass interference.
Pass interference. Should have won that game.
Baltimore overtime by 3. Bad snap on a kick. They win.
Also the pick 6 by Burrow.
Eagles, they got clapped.
Yep.
The Commanders, week 3, they lose 38-33 against the greatest quarterback to ever live.
So you're telling me if Jaden Daniels doesn't drop one from the sky, they win that game.
Chiefs.
If the refs don't fucking throw in a gimme call
to Mr.
for the
Mahomes,
Chiefs,
to Mr. Golden Boy.
For Mr. Mahomes, they win that game. And then you have a missed field goal, a bad snap.
Give me a glue guy with the hole.
And a pick 6.
And a pick on the last drive when they're going to ice the game. They won that game like 3
wins
times.
Right there by literally the hairs on their ass cheeks. And now we have a 6.5 point spread in an AFC North rivalry game on a short week.
Yeah.
Our fucking hands are tied.
Oh, God. Gotta tie my hands up.
Our hands are tied, fellas. You know?
Yeah.
It's brutal. It's tough. I mean, I see why, because we saw the Ravens. They gave back shots to the Bills at home primetime. They gave back shots to the Bucks on primetime. So I get why this spread would be at 6.5, because when the Ravens start to raven, shit gets out of the hand. Shit hits the fan.
Slapped the Broncos last week.
But I will say this.
Say it.
Joe Burrow, as an underdog of 3 or more points, is 16-2 against the spread. Repeat that for the people in the back. Put it in the pipe and smoke it. Joe Burrow, as an underdog of 3 or more points, is 16-2 against the spread. Tell a neighbor, tell a friend. And then on the other side of the football, when Lamar Jackson is a 3-point favorite or more, he is 19-20. Or excuse me, 9-20 against the
16-2 and 9-20.
So now we have 16-2. 9-20, going head-to-head. We know Lamar, he loves to smack around NFC teams.
Yep.
We know Lamar, what? He's fucking 23-1 against the NFC.
Doesn't lose.
Something insane.
Doesn't lose.
This is an in-division game, back against the wall, season on the line for the Cincinnati Bengals, looking for that statement win, looking for that statement game, looking to get a good win under their belt at some point. Joe Burrow, can you show it to us? The Baltimore Ravens secondary, ton of question marks, all around the defense, a ton of injuries. Give us the Cincinnati Bengals plus 6.5. Also, a 6.5 point spread is our favorite.
It's our favorite.
It's our favorite.
It's our favorite.
And now Vegas is putting it on a silver platter for us on a primetime game? 6.5 point spread is
Come on.
Vegas's best friend.
In.
They're opening up the biggest trap possible and asking how many people, seeing how many people they can have dive head first. 6.5 point spread, fellas, because tonight, all the Baltimore Ravens have to do is win by a touchdown. Every Johnny, Joe, Bob, Bill, all they have to do is win by a touchdown tonight.
Sorry, I was tweeting something out. Yes, I also like the Bengals to win, and I like the Bengals to be teased with the under primetime wagon.
Yes, primetime.
You're getting 12 and a half and under what, 59?
Yeah, 59. 12 and a half and 59. There's no way that if we see 60 points tonight.
31-24, we still win. 31-27, we still win.
I'll streak around this building nude. All right.
Wait, what was that?
I'll streak around this building nude if there's 60 points tonight. I'll just look like a homeless.
He's starting to age after that.
Dude, 60 points, no shot on a short week.
Chat, clip that off for me. Thank you.
Real quick, before we get to the next game, plus 1,000 Thursday night football, the Almost Friday parlay, a tradition we do for every primetime game if you follow the Dr. Locks account.
Yoshivas.
The Bengals
Yoshivas.
plus 10. It's 4 legs. 4 legs, $100 brings home 1,000. Bengals plus 10. A Derrick Henry anytime touchdown.
Easy. I think he already scored.
Jamar Chase, 50-plus receiving yards. And Andre Yoshivas,
dude,
anytime touchdown.
How about my boy with the pronunciation? God, you nailed that, dude. I would have given you 10 shots.
That felt good.
Took the under 1.5.
And there it is, the Going for Glory parlay. Leg number 1, Bengals plus 10. Leg number 2, Derrick Henry anytime touchdown. Jamar Chase, 50-plus receiving yards. Andre Yoshivas anytime touchdown.
Nailed it again.
Who the fuck sells this?
Probably Yoshivas.
No, dude. I mean, no T. Higgins. And he has 4 touchdowns on 17 receptions this year.
Loves the end zone. I feel like every time I see that man, he's in the end zone.
Him and Joe Burrow are like this in the red zone.
Come on.
He also was one of the leaders in the red zone on the team. 7 targets this year in the red zone.
Where do you go? Harvard? You go to an Ivy League school?
Princeton?
Sure. We'll find out. Princeton. Thanks, Nels.
Princeton.
Sharp, Nels.
Sharp. All right, so there's our plus 1,000 Thursday night football. Dude, I love that parlay.
Me too.
I want to get in bed with that parlay.
Do it.
I want to bang that parlay.
Do it.
Plus 10. Henry already scored. Jamar Chase is going to be wide open. And Andre Yoshivas, anytime touchdown.
Flingy says, got the clip. Can't wait for 60 points, which I appreciate.
Appreciate it.
It's dropped to plus 6.
Okay.
We still love.
Yep.
Herb May's in the chat spamming the Ravens, but he's a homer.
Damn.
All right, let's move on.
Yep. Continuing on down the line.
Keep it rocking.
Fellas, let's keep it rocking. Come on, buckle the seatbelt. This is when we buckle the seatbelt. Buckle the seatbelt.
Oh,
buckle the
God,
seatbelt.
the fucking
buckle
Chiefs.
The seatbelt. Buckle the seatbelt. We head to fucking Kansas City first, which is just insanity, but we have some great nuggets, and this is why we come together and we gather here today to find winners.
Mm-hmm.
Another massive spread. We faded the Kansas City Chiefs with a 9-point spread last week on primetime Monday Night Football. Now we have a shorter week.
Correct.
That game went into overtime.
Correct.
And
how do you not go for 2?
How do you not go for 2?
How the hell do you not go for 2 if you're Todd Bowles? Do you want a chance to win the game or do you want a guaranteed loss? Because you know the Chiefs win the head toss, the coin toss, and then you know you don't get the ball back.
So, Luke, we have a few teams who are coming off overtimes.
Yeah.
The Rams, the Seahawks, the Titans, the Bucks, the Chiefs, and the Patriots from NFL week number 9. 3 games, 6 teams.
Gotcha.
Does that affect over the past 10 years them in the following week? If you're wondering, yes, it does. Teams coming off overtime games the following week are 107 and 140 straight up. 43%. Also, those teams are 44% against the spread over the past 10 years.
And let me hit you with this. One shorter day. Chiefs coming off a short week.
One shorter day for both the Bucks and the Chiefs. One shorter
Monday
day.
night.
Short week for Kansas City. Mahomes, as we know, he's great when he is a 3-point dog or less, a 3-point favorite or less, but anything above a touchdown gets very sketchy. And we saw that last week. Also, let's not forget the Kansas City Chiefs have won 14 straight games in a row. At some point, it's a week-to-week league. These are grown men. Something has to give.
Unbelievable.
You can't just keep winning and winning and winning. This is the first time in Patrick Mahomes' career that he's started 8-0. Also, Sean Payton. This fucking stat blew my socks off. Sean Payton in his career on the road is 81, 59, and 3 against the spread.
Loves covering on the road.
81, 59, and 3 for Sean Payton against the spread on the road. That fucking knocked my socks off. Put it in the pipe and smoke it. Luke, Chiefs are coming off an overtime game. Teams in the last 10 years are 44% against the spread the following week off overtime. It's a short week. They've won 14 straight games. The Broncos just got slapped. It's in division. They're going on the road. Give us the Broncos plus 8.5.
Dogs got to come back to life. Chiefs have been very good at winning games, haven't been very good at killing teams. Only won one game by double digits this year. Take the Broncos.
Correct. Also, they went on a span where like the point differential for every win was by like 3 points.
Yeah, they don't win big.
Favorites went 14-1 straight up last week.
Yep.
I wouldn't be shocked if the Broncos shocked the world.
Yep.
Give us the Broncos plus 8.5.
Next game's good, dude. Oh, God. Next game's good. Game of the week.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very interested to watch the Commanders play against a solid team. I feel like the last 3 weeks, it's been slap, slap, slap. Bad teams, easy wins.
I don't know if the Pittsburgh Steelers defense travels on the road. They did against Atlanta. They definitely did against Atlanta, but that was an early on offense who didn't really have an identity with Kirk Cousins playing his first game after literally losing his Achilles.
I think this is a good prove-it game for the Commanders, dude. You're 7-2. You're going to be 8-2? Because that's serious stuff.
8-2 is serious shit.
Mike Tomlin, 13-4, career coming off a bye.
Yeah, Tomlin off
Doesn't surprise me that guy wins games coming off a bye.
You want to repeat that for the people in the
13-4, Tomlin coming off a bye in his career with the Steelers.
Going against a rookie quarterback?
Going against a rookie quarterback. Commanders coming off 3 wins in a row. Is that right?
They also won a miracle game on a Hail Mary.
Giants, Bears, and Panthers. You like the Commanders. Now you're starting to think Steelers, aren't you? I did the same thing this morning.
I liked the Commanders at first look. But then also, I'm now thinking about how favorites last week went 14-1.
Chad, what do we think? Steelers or Commanders? Game of the week.
I'm also thinking about Russell Wilson cooking. Because at the end of the day, Luke, we're getting a field goal with a team who has a significantly better defense.
Coming off a bye.
Correct. Coming off well-rested.
Coach that knows how to win games.
Coach knows how to win.
Rookie quarterback
going against a vet.
Yep.
It might be the Steelers' money line.
Yep.
It might be the fucking Steelers' money line. And when I opened up my eyes this morning, I liked the Commanders.
I know. That's what I did. Then I started to look at it. I saw them coming off a bye. I really like that.
Dude, and the defenses.
Yeah.
How are you not going to take a field goal when
I think we're gonna, dude.
I mean, Russ cooked against the fucking Jets defense. They have a hell of a lot better defense than the Commanders.
Dude, Steelers, just when you count them out, just when you stop thinking about them, bang.
Because no one's ever on the Steelers train.
No.
They're boring.
Defense, special teams. How about my guy, the special teams coach? That guy's a dog.
Dude, I am now thinking about it. All roads lead to the Steelers.
Yep. I know. Danny Smith, dude.
Well
special teams
rested.
coach. That's my fucking guy.
Mike Tomlin knows how to come off a bye and win a game. Vet quarterback, rookie quarterback, 3 straight wins for the Commanders. Also, they're 4-0 at home. You can't win every goddamn week. The Steelers are coming in town.
Come on.
They're calling the Washington Commanders secondary a Waffle House.
Take the dog.
Everyone's open. Dogs are due to bark. Give us the Steelers plus a field goal and give us the Steelers on the money line. You're telling us Russell Wilson, now who's cooking.
Yeah.
That defense, who is fucking night and day to the Commanders' defense. Yeah, it's the Steelers.
Come on.
It's the fucking Steelers. It's the Steelers.
Come on.
It's the Steelers. It's the Steelers. Give us the Steelers
Keep
plus 3 and give us the Steelers give us the Steelers money line.
Correct.
Give us the Steelers money line.
It's dogs and dogs.
Jaden Daniels, how do you do? Fucking TJ Watt.
Let's see. And if they go 8-2, hey, tip your cap.
If they go 8-2, fucking serious shit's gonna go on. We might as well see them in New Orleans. All right, continuing on down the line.
Wow.
Jets Cardinals.
Sketchy game.
Another just fun.
I was choosing the games to go over, dude. I wanted to throw this one at you. A little sketchy.
I love it.
Cardinals coming off 3 in a row.
Yep.
Jets coming off 1 in a row.
Yep.
Win this week, 2 in a row. Win next week. That's a winning streak.
So the Jets travel to the desert -1. Cardinals, this is the most consistent we've seen Kyler Murray, the Cardinals
since college.
cook ever. Black Ops 6, how do you do? Flush it down the toilet.
I think he's still playing.
The Jets, I believe, are a slight favorite in this game for a reason, because it's time for a little bit of regression from Mr. Kyler Murray. Loop, you want to talk about No Nut November?
Sure, I guess. Already talked about your mom's womb. Let's keep it rolling.
When Kyler Murray has played on an above 500 football team in November, at home, he's 1-7 against the spread.
Bad couple Novembers, huh, for Kyler?
You want to talk about no nut? This guy can't find a nut.
I already told you.
Dropped on him. In November overall, when his team's above 500, he's 3-12 against the spread. And in the desert, at home, he's 1-7 against the spread. Kyler Murray, when he's above 500 in November, he can't find a nut. Black Ops 6, I think it's time to get back in the
I'm actually shocked they played that many games above 500. Good for them.
Yeah.
I will say, give me the under in this game. Every time I watch the Jets, I watch the first quarter, and I think, God damn, the under was free.
You have me double checking something.
Yeah. Those numbers right, dude? You fudge those numbers a bit?
No. Kyler Murray has played 27 games in his career where his team is above 500.
Wow, all right. I guess that's good years. Yeah.
Arizona is 11-16 against the spread in those games. However, when that game is played in November or later, they are 3
or later. Got it.
We'll leave that out.
Got it.
3-12 against the spread, 1-7 against the spread at home.
Dude, I think this is a great game to take a teaser. You know, I love the teasers. You take the Jets in the under. You take the Cardinals in the under. It's fucking 21-17.
Do we have a name for that yet? Where like you can take all around the town.
You take every teaser, all 4.
Yeah.
Jets over, Jets under, Cardinals over. It ends 21-17. Everything catches. It's right on the number.
Yep.
Beautiful thing.
So, fellas, with that being said, I believe Aaron Rodgers, dude, it's the same reason why we're going to take the Steelers.
Yep.
Because of the difference of defense.
Yep.
The defensive side of the football is going to lead us towards not only the Steelers, but the Jets, because it kind of feels, I hate getting behind the Jets, but I think the Jets defense shows up a little bit in this game. I think we're due for Kyler Murray regression. And I think the Jets might have found something. And Devontae Adams and Garrett Wilson, the two-headed monster, have themselves a fucking day against the Cardinals secondary.
Jets coming off a long week, too. Thursday night last week, 10 days.
They've been in a gauntlet. London, Thursday night, Sunday night, Monday night.
Playing for their lives. All of a sudden, Jets win. You're 4-6. You start talking yourself into something. AFC wildcard records might not be that good.
It's a must-win game.
Yeah.
It's a must-win game for the Jets.
Keep it moving.
Keep it moving. Back against the wall. Give us the Jets on the money line.
God, am I going to bet against the Lions again?
Sunday Night Football, we have to beat the Lions. We have to fucking beat the Lions.
It's us versus the Lions every week.
It's us versus the fucking Lions. The Lions are -3.5. It is us against the Lions. We have to beat the Lions.
They're 7-1 against the spread.
We have to beat the Lions.
You've betting against the Lions. You've been taking it in the fucking dick.
I think we're 0-4 against the spread.
Hell yeah, dude. That means we're due.
We took the Rams. That was a tough one. Overtime loss.
Yeah, that sucked.
Who else did we take? We took the Packers last week.
Yeah.
There was another one in there. We took the Vikings. Or no. We ended up taking we won with the Lions once.
Hang the banner.
But now it's personal.
Yeah.
Because we've lost a couple in a row.
God, I want to take the Lions.
No, fuck that. Fuck that. The Lions over their last 55 games are 40-15 against the spread.
Jesus Christ.
There's guys in Cancun eating sushi off of their own fucking, I don't even know what.
Said the same shit last week and they wiped Green Bay. Lions.
Lions.
Yeah, I bet you want to take the Lions.
Betting the Lions. Fellas, it's personal now.
Yeah.
I have to beat the Lions.
Correct.
It is me versus the Lions.
NFL teams can't do it. Maybe we can.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I am going to take the Texans plus a field goal and a half. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. Well, guess what? NFL week number 10, a different outcome is going to come down the fucking chimney. Give us the Texans plus a field goal and a half. You can't cover every game.
Every person in the chat has said Lions.
You can't cover every game.
I think this is a classic spot. The Texans look like shit, and then you realize this is a week-to-week league. They play good at home. They're coming off the long week.
Nico Collins is back.
Maybe.
Joe Mixon is cooking.
Nico, maybe.
They got hoed out on Thursday Night Football. That was bullshit. Fairbairn, can we make a fucking field goal?
Listen to these chats. Listen to these texts. Chats. Don't do it. Take the Lions. Lions.
No.
Said the same shit last week.
No.
Don't be hard-headed.
I know.
I watched the Texans last week. They look so bad. Not only the Texans look bad, Lions look legit. Take the Lions. These are all in a row. Gibby and Monty Tutty parlay. Take the Texans plus 21. You might have a shot. Texans lost to the Jets. Lions, you are insane. Lions not losing. They're covering. You're insane. Oh, man.
Give me the Texans plus 3.5. The Lions are 40-15 against the spread over their last 55 games. Something has to give, and I'm going to be the one to do it. Give us the fucking Texans plus 3.5, and it would be fucking sick if the Texans won.
Hell yeah.
This would be a great clip if the Texans won a football game.
Come on,
Sunday Night
clip.
Football. Do it for the clip. CJ Stroud, we trust. Jared Goff continues to play inside.
Gavin's lost it. It's not happening. It'll be a great clip when Lions win by 21. I've never seen the chat so in sync about one thing. That would make me worry if I was in the chat. Think Vegas is going to come down your chimney and give you dollar bills?
Well, right now they're fucking covering 73% of the time over the last 2 years.
Maybe it is that easy.
Dan Campbell, Ben Johnson, bag.
Putting 100 on line spread, clipped. Gavin, you need to be in a home.
All right, well, we should do a bet.
38-24 Lions.
We should do a bet. What if the Lions win and the Texans win?
Yeah.
There should be something.
On the line.
Yeah, there should be.
We got time to figure that out.
There should be something on the line.
100 wings.
100 wings.
Gavin, I'll donate $50 if Texans cover. Stroud is my QB on fantasy. He's been ass lately. All right. We already got donations coming in.
I think the Texans are due.
Yep.
I think the Lions, at some point, something has to give.
We just had the first guy, Coach Coyne, said Houston is the play. We got one guy.
Please.
It's you and us.
Texans plus 3.5.
Come on.
Texans plus 3.5. Sunday Night Football. We're calling this shit at 9:30 in the morning on a Thursday, November 7th. Texans plus 3.5. If you're going to piss like a puppy, stay on the porch. Those are words directly from Jamal Williams, the former Detroit Lion. This week, we're going to eat with the big dogs. Give us the fucking Texans plus 3.5. Favorites. Last week, 14-1 straight up. Something has to give with the favorite. Something has to give with the Lion. Give us the Houston Texan plus a field goal and a half.
Come on.
I mean, come on, dude. Get me in the fucking locker room in Houston.
Come on. Now, do we have Nate? We do.
And now it's time for the three best bets of the week and the first touchdown score. As we do, it's a tradition. Nate Collins, ladies and gentlemen.
Hell yeah.
We were this close last week.
I know, dude.
Insane, dude. Well, luckily, Corley's never going to get the ball again, dude.
Never, ever. Who knows?
Dude, if I'm a coach, you score a touchdown, bring the ball to the coach, bring it back home to your mother. Like, don't let that shit out of your hands until you're out of the stadium.
Yeah, like 100%. Especially if you're plus 10,000. I'm surprised that guy literally wasn't holding on to that ball until the locker room. Dude.
How did that not go to Gibson, dude? That's his play.
How did that not go to Gibson? That's the single reason why I bet that. They ran
exactly.
That
when I saw it, I was like, it's got to be him.
Dude. And then we were hoping for a jet sweep with Xavier Worthy on Monday Night Football, and then he ends up getting the fucking fade route down the sideline, and his feet are out of bounds. So there's been a couple bad beats this past week. It just means we're due for a first touchdown.
Dude, I was also thinking about you with the Bucks on the money line Monday night.
Oh, my God.
How do you not go for two?
Bro, devastating. I don't know. Maybe he just loves to play football. The coach just loves football. I don't know.
Yeah, just wanted to see some more ball.
Bro,
All the timeout with 33 seconds left. Like, let's give Mahomes another chance.
You have to go for that. You have to.
Have to.
Yeah, but redemption.
All right, dude, what do we got
tonight, guys?
Yep. Bengals, Ravens, Thursday Night Football, first tutty.
I am going with Yosivas. Tonight I'm going with Yosivas.
Dude, I had a feeling.
Come on,
bro.
man.
I had a feeling.
I feel so good. I put this bet in a couple of days ago because I have T. Higgins on my fantasy team, and he's been hurt every other week this year. And I seen on BetMGM, Yosivas was plus 2,000 for the first touchdown. I think it's moved down to plus 1,800. Makes me feel even better about this bet. But I just think that first touchdown, if the Ravens don't get the ball first, I really like Joe Burrow to Yosivas.
Defense is sketchy right now for the Ravens.
He loves finding him in the end zone, dude. I feel like I only see that guy when he's in the end zone.
Correct. You don't see him up and down the field. You only see him scoring.
You nailed that pronunciation too, dude. We've been working on that all week.
Andre Yoshivas.
Yoshivas. There you go, dude. Locks isn't a big pronunciation guy, but he's been hot.
All right, dude. I love that first touchdown. I mean, obviously, it worries me that if the Ravens do get the ball,
a
little sketchy.
Always going to be a little worried, dude.
Yep, always going to be a little worried.
That's why we play.
Also, Mike Gesicki at plus 1,600, dude. He's been getting active too, Mr. Gesicki.
I do like that. I have Gesicki on all receiving yards, but he is definitely someone too that the thing with Joe Burrow, if it's in the red zone, if you're open, you're getting the rock. Like you're getting the rock. That's the good thing about Joe. And it's like whoever's gonna get open, you're gonna score. But tonight we're hoping it's Yosivas. First.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Yosivas, first touchdown Thursday Night Football, AFC North, absolute barn burner.
Let's go.
Love it. All right, and then the three best bets for NFL Week 10 early. It's still early.
Yeah,
but
still early.
How are we feeling for Sunday ball, dude?
Sunday ball. One of the most interesting, you guys were just talking about it. I think the Jets Cardinals is going to be a crazy game. And it's
sketchy
in Arizona. And I don't think enough people talk about the crazy phenomenon that Arizona, they don't do daylight savings. They're the only state that doesn't do daylight savings. So I don't know if that's, I think that's maybe an advantage for them with people traveling to them this specific week. But I think crazy things are happening in Arizona. I think Kyler Murray, they have a squad that is underlooked at every single week, and they're starting to put up points. I like their running game with Connor, a lot of different things, a lot of weapons down there. And I am going to take the over for this game because on the same token, the Jets, I think Aaron Rodgers. Devontae Adams, it's another week that he gets acclimated to everything that's going on. I think we're going to start seeing that more. And then him and Garrett Wilson, I think, is kind of heating up. The big touchdown last week, I think it's something that Aaron Rodgers is probably going to be forcing the ball to him as much as like he can in moments or big plays. So I look at this as something maybe it's going to go over that 46 number. I think that 46 is a little low.
Dude, I'm out on daylight savings. Like, I don't get it. I don't like it. It's 8 o'clock, then it's 7 o'clock. I'm with Arizona. Maybe I move there. It was for the farmers. And now, like,
I mean, and I also respect the over. You were saying you're so used to seeing Jets in the under. It's always a barn burner. It's always boring. However, you throw Rodgers out in the desert, get him inside.
Spooky little daylight savings action going on.
Speed track, hopefully a racetrack. The Cardinals defense, they tend to like to give up some points.
True.
Jets are rounding a corner.
All right.
And Cardinals, dude, they've been cooking.
This is why we talk Thursday, dude.
Aaron Rodgers is old. Those joints might feel better down there in that desert, man. He might be ready to sling that pigskin.
Everything's hot. Everything's loose.
Loosen up.
They're used to being up in, MetLife in the cold.
Hell yeah. All right. Fuck it.
I don't hate it.
Next one solely because this season-long bet is kind of slipping out of my grips. I have the Broncos at the season over 8.5 wins. So this week, we all know Kansas City is not going to run the tables. So Broncos, why not us this week? Why not us this week?
I completely agree. This is literally what we were saying.
So I am taking Broncos money line. Yes, the plus 8.5 is amazing if you want to take that. But I am going off the fact that Kansas City, they're not going to win every game. And the Broncos, they have a pretty good defense. So I feel like if they can just find a way to not beat themselves and turn the ball over, that they can go and get this win. Like, honestly,
dude, there's never been a team more due for something bad to happen to them.
Yeah.
Like, you go to overtime, they don't go for 2. If you're a Chiefs fan, you're begging them to kick. They do. Then you win the coin toss, of course. Dink and dunk, go score. I mean, they've won 14 in a row. So
I think Mahomes sold his soul.
At a certain point, maybe I'm the asshole.
I think Mahomes sold his soul, dude. At some point,
it's unbelievable. Hurts his ankle and then just pops right up, completely fine.
Yep, Carson Wentz is taking
healthy
snaps
as an ox.
He's taking practice snaps with the first line on the sideline.
Also, Locke's had some good numbers about teams coming off overtime, dude. Not so easy, and it's a short week.
Over the past 10 years, 44% against the spread, teams coming off overtime. Also, Sean Payton, one of the greatest coaches against the spread on the road. Dude, I was looking at his career numbers. It is insane. He is 84-59 against the spread on the road in his career.
Hey, Insane. Keith Davis in the chat. I'm into making money. That's why I'm gonna bet KC to lose every week, man. They're not gonna run the tables. They're not gonna run the tables, bro.
They're not.
So we're paying the Lions.
They don't want to run the table.
We're paying the Chiefs.
What could go wrong?
We're looking for regression.
And next up, there's no way in my brain Joe Flacco lays 2 eggs in a row, and I am taking the Colts over the Bills this week. The +4, honestly, I'm gonna keep it real.
At home, yep.
I'll probably do the +4. I think the money line is a little aggressive, but Joe Flacco is a gamer. He's been doing this a long time. I just don't see him going out there and laying another egg like they did last week.
We're also due for one of those Josh Allen mistake, weird, fluky, sketchy game. We have not seen it.
A little Will Levis action.
Yeah. You know, they get the job done on a.
He's been getting the lucky bounces this year. He's been getting the good lucky bounces this year. A lot of interceptions should be interceptions that weren't. So maybe that luck, like you're saying, it might change here.
And we've been super high on Josh Allen this season. Obviously, he's been cooking. We roll with the 6.5 points last week with the Dolphins. Obviously, now the Bills come off an emotional win. They travel down to Indy. The week before we roll with the Bills, they fucking slapped the Seahawks in Seattle. Now, here we are for a third straight week. We also, too, love the Colts at +4. I think they can establish the run against the Bills. I think if we get a couple mistakes from Josh Allen, but at the end of the day, if Buffalo goes down here and lays their sack on the table against the Colts and they're 8-2, they're maybe booking some tickets to New Orleans.
You might feel like Joe Flacco could be playing for his job too. You know what I mean? He can't keep losing games and with Richardson on the bench.
Yeah. 100%. I think last week
and the
was
Colts
like
defense, they're heating up also. They're heating up right now.
I think they threw Flacco kind of into the fire last week.
Nothing Flacco hasn't seen before, dude.
For sure.
Seen it all.
I think that was just a weird week, dude. Yeah. Weird week. And they still that was a good game. Yeah. Battle.
Almost covered.
Oh, it should have covered.
Hang the banner.
Nate, dude, as always. So you like the over in Arizona. You like the Broncos to plus beat the 8.5, but also on the money line because something has to give. Why not us?
Something has to give.
The third and final play for NFL week number 10 with the Colts +4. Dogs have to bark. Favorites, it's like how can we get sharp if favorites go 14-1 straight up in week 9?
And we got Yoshi Voss tonight, first touchdown, Princeton boy.
And the Princeton Ivy League boy himself, Andre Yoshi Voss, find the end zone. No fluke shit, dude. Come on.
Let's do it, fellas.
Nate, all right, man. As always, it's a pleasure, dude. Thank you. As always, appreciate the time.
You're the man.
appreciate you.
What's next, dude?
Fellas, our 6 early
leans,
which is kind of funny because we got some of the plays that we were just talking about.
Hell yeah, dude.
So
roll through it.
NFL week number 10, early week leans. 6 of them. Play number 1, we traveled to New Orleans for an NFC South rivalry matchup where the Saints are at home after kicking Dennis Allen to the curb. A team gets juice. A team can rally after firing a head coach. We like New Orleans at the plus field goal and a half in division at home. Give us 3.5 points. The Falcons, they've been flying high. They've been buzzing like bees. I think this is a great spot for the Saints. I think it's a tough spot on the road coming off 2 great wins for the Falcons. They haven't been able to get settled. They're in the road down in Tampa. Then they come home against the dead Cowboys. Now they travel back on the road into a divisional opponent in New Orleans. We like the Saints plus 3.5 right after firing the coach. I think they get a little frisky.
We love
maybe a little Taysom Hill. Derek Carr maybe puts the sack on the table. We continue to play number 2. It's the Vikings down in Jacksonville. I'm done with Trevor Lawrence. I'm done with the Jaguars. Done. I will take 4 points with a good defense, with a team that knows their identity, and Justin Jefferson cooking, TJ Hawkinson working his way back, a little 2-headed monster with Aaron Jones and Cam Akers in the backfield. The defense is buzzing for the Vikings. How the fuck don't they cover 4 points against the Jags? I'm done with the Jags.
I hate betting on the Jags. I hate betting against them. I hate watching them. Get them out of my life.
Get them out of my life.
Please.
Trevor Lawrence doesn't like to win football games. So unless Tank Bigsby is running up and down the field, there's no chance in hell that the Vikings don't cover -4. Play number 3, we're halfway there. A game that we were just talking about, so we're not going to spend too much time on. The Colts +4. Like we said, establish a run game. The Bills keep winning games. I think it's a tough spot. I think Joe Flacco, coming off that Sunday night football game, can come home, find his feet underneath him.
I think he's playing for his job.
Yep.
I think he's got to win this week, or they're going to put Richardson back in.
I think the Bills' defense is not great. I think now they travel on the road. I think this is a sketchy game. I think this is a game where the Colts could win. I believe at this value, there's going to be a lot of people taking that Bills money line. I know that for a fact. A lot of people in those parlays are going to be taking the Bills money line. Give us the Colts +4, even though I feel like, God, dude, the Colts are a fucking tough team to get behind right now. But we're going to do it.
Yep.
Next on the board, Eagles. Flying high. Birds flying high. All of a sudden, they're rounding the corner. Sirianni shaves his head.
No.
They're kind of...
Just when you get in, dude, that usually means you get pulled right back out.
Correct.
Now you're flying high.
Correct. We were flying high. They're rounding a corner.
Yep.
I feel, though, that the ceiling is still not that high because at the end of the day, Sirianni is the head coach. And at the end of the day, I feel like this team continues to bail out Sirianni. They were 1 pass attempt away from losing a football game after being up 22-0 against the Jacksonville fucking Jaguars.
Yep.
So we covered the Jags plus the points last week. We covered when they were also a big favorite when we took the Browns plus 8.5 in Philly. This week, we are going to take the Eagles down in Jerry's World minus the 7 points. Why? The Dallas defense blows. The offense is dead. Dak Prescott is not playing.
Yep.
It's Cooper Rush. CeeDee Lamb is also questionable. He's hurt. I think he might play. I don't know why he would want to. They still haven't won a home game. Dallas is still not they haven't won a home game.
Cooper Rush. Maybe that's just what they needed.
They went 8-0
at home.
At home in 2023. They haven't.
Mike McCarthy's got to get fired. See you later.
Mike McCarthy needs to get fired. I hate laying this many points in an in-division game, especially on the road. But I think Saquon Barkley is the saving grace to being able to cover spreads like these for the Philadelphia Eagles.
We just got word that Trevor Lawrence is not playing. So the line has moved up to 7.
Wow. All right.
So we're going to have to reassess. Crunch the numbers, get back in the lab. He still loves them, but we're not sure.
Who's the backup down there in Jacksonville?
Let me see. Hold on. Go to the next game. I'll look it up.
All right. So that's play number 4. We have the Saints.
Oh, dude. Mac Jones.
Oh, fuck.
Hell yeah. That's awesome.
Right, dude.
All right.
Mac Jones.
We got a Mac Jones sighting.
Yeah. Give us the fucking Vikings minus 14.5. We have the Saints plus 3.5. The Vikings now at -7. Give us the Colts +4. The Eagles -7. Talk about a 2-leg teaser. 6 points. Vikings -1. Eagles -1.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? All right, our fifth play, Luke. We travel to Monday Night Football.
Yep.
I love the Rams money line. We've taken the Rams. This is going to be our third straight week.
Yep.
It has worked out.
Yep.
Thursday Night Football against the Vikings. Last week in Seattle, overtime win.
We might be boots on the ground for that one.
We could be boots on the ground for that one.
Yep.
Tua has lost 5 straight consecutive night games against the spread.
Okay.
He now plays on Monday night in Sean McVay's
Dolphins
house.
are dead.
Talk about another guy. Do you think there's leeway with Mike McDaniel's job just due to the fact that it's been a tough season with injuries?
Yes. And he's had success. They didn't have success before.
They still believe
Tua has been out. They need a full year or two to see what they got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%. I mean, Tyreek Hill's been dog shit. I don't know what's going on with that.
Okay.
They just lost off a demoralizing field goal.
Yep.
Now they're traveling out to LA. It's going to be a racetrack, speed track. We like the Rams on the money line. I think the Rams are slowly rising up in the ranks in the NFC West.
2 weeks ago, I wanted to take the Rams to win it.
I know. They're like
value's gone.
Value's gone.
Now,
give us the Rams
football,
on the money line.
Come on, one more.
And then the 6th and final early week lean. We like the Bears to get the train back on track. The defense probably to score an anytime touchdown. They're going to slap around the Patriots. Also coming off an overtime loss.
Correct.
Like we said, teams against the spread off of overtime game.
Fade them.
44% against the spread. Fade the fuck out of teams coming off overtime. They have to go up to Chicago where the defense buzzes the most at Soldier Field. Give us the Bears -6.5. Caleb Williams over the past 3 weeks has been like the worst quarterback in the NFL statistically. I think that changes. Give us the Bears -6.5.
Hell yeah, dude.
And with that being said, it's the Saints +3.5. The Vikings -7, Colts +4, Eagles -7, Rams money line, and Bears -6.5. Those are the Week 10 early leans. We went through the biggest games of NFL Sunday. We went through the Thursday Night Football game. Now let's talk our college football rivalry game of the week. As we always do, sound the fucking alarms. We have fireball shooters.
Fireball and football, dude. It doesn't get any better than that. It's our fireball rivalry game of the week. Alabama, LSU. Doesn't get any better than that, dude. November game.
Chilly.
Have a little fireball.
A little chill in the air.
Little fireball and apple juice for Dr. Locks.
A little fireball and apple juice to get the people going. Feel it in your plums. Bama taking a trip to Baton Rouge, Death Valley for a little matchup against Brian Kelly.
Dude.
Which of these SEC teams gets to 3 losses?
6:30 kick.
6:30 kick.
That game is going to be buzzing.
Buzzing. I'm going to be buzzing for it.
Yeah, you are. You're already planning a big weekend, dude.
Yeah. Put it in the pipe and fucking smoke it because we're going to have winners. Luke, I don't want to address it, but 2 weeks ago, we hit our college football parlay. Last week, we hit our college football parlay. This week, we might hit our college football parlay for a third straight week. We're just doing 4 legs. And you know what's kind of funny?
What is?
You know what I was looking at?
What were you?
I was looking at Alabama money line.
Yeah.
Because we love to fade Brian Kelly.
Yes, we do.
Under the lights in a top 25 matchup. I was looking at Georgia money line going against Ole Miss. I was looking at BYU money line. I like those 3 legs, but the problem is they're 3 road favorites. Georgia against Ole Miss.
Yeah.
Bama in LSU.
God.
BYU.
What a day for football, dude.
BYU in Utah.
So who do we like in this game?
I just told you.
I don't know. But now you're scared of the road favorites.
Because I'm taking 3 of them. I like Alabama on the money line because we fade Brian Kelly any chance we can under the lights in a primetime matchup.
Also like the over, dude. I feel like these games fly.
I feel like Jalen Milroe is going to fucking cook.
Sometimes that guy looks like the greatest quarterback on earth, and other times he looks like...
And I'm not sure if Nessmeyer
broken
is going to be able to keep up.
All right.
I mean,
fireball and football, Saturday.
I mean, Bama is...
How does it get any better than that?
34-0 over the 21st team in the country in the Mizzou. And LSU, man, I don't know. They're coming off the bye.
I worry about this new coach at Bama, dude.
LSU's coming off the bye. We took A&M.
More time for Brian Kelly to cook? Maybe that's a bad thing.
Yeah, now he's overthinking himself.
Yeah.
But we faded LSU in their last game. We took A&M. A&M slapped them.
Slapped us.
And then we faded A&M last week with taking South Carolina. South Carolina slaps them. We've kind of been sharp in this SEC.
Herb says Ole Miss moneyline Carson Beck is lost in Cavender Twin hell.
Yeah, but I love that.
Could that sound like hell?
I love that.
No, you can't love that, dude.
No. What I'm saying is
he's focused on his TikTok dances.
No, dude, this is the same reason why people faded Georgia against Texas, and we fucking took the Bulldogs because they looked like dog shit leading up.
People are going to be on Georgia in this game. You're crazy if you don't think that.
I am very interested to see the splits.
Telling you,
a lot of people do not.
I'll bet you right now, Georgia is going to be the public bet in that game.
I'm not sure. I think you'd be surprised.
That's why we're betting.
After what took place last week in Jacksonville with Carson Beck skinning by Florida, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be on this fucking Ole Miss team as a home.
You always try to spin the web because you want Georgia, dude. It's going to be you and the public on the dogs. It's all right.
People fucking
Sometimes
love
the public
Jackson
covers.
Dart. People jerk off Jackson Dart.
Some people, dude.
People
Georgia's the bigger name.
We'll see. And then I love how the fucking game's Bama LSU. We're talking Georgia.
That's okay, dude. It's fireball and football.
And I also like Bama, dude.
We love Bama.
But it's a really tough spot.
Of course.
I don't see them losing 3 games.
Yep.
But LSU's coming off their bye. They're coming off a loss. They're at home.
I'm seeing 63% of spread bets, 72% of money on Georgia. 82% of money line bets on Georgia.
82% of money line bets are on Georgia.
It's a big name, dude. People love the dogs. All right, let's get to the call-ins.
It's tough. It's fucking tough. You're going to have to stand by.
American Sniper, dude. What's happening?
How's it going, bro?
How's it going, fellas? As always,
What up,
first off,
dude?
go Birds.
Go Birds, dude. Round in
And
the corner.
I did call Hockey TD last week on the pod, and he couldn't find it. That's my bad.
Hell yeah.
But I didn't have a whole lot of time to get into the lab. I do like Eagles minus whatever amount of points the book will let me take.
Yep.
I think they might win by 50 versus the boys hospital squad and Cooper Rush.
Fingers crossed, dude.
That would be a hell of a clip if they win by 50.
I mean, we've seen
And
the Cowboys
secondly-
lay on the Eagles in the past. Let's see a fucking little beatdown from the Eagles.
Yeah, dude.
Cowboys. Kick them off.
And secondly, the Jets. And
Eagles find
Cardinals.
another rock star team.
Yep. Sorry, what'd you say?
No, that Jets Cardinals game. The Cardinals let in a lot of rushing touchdowns, but Breece Hall seems like he can't find the end zone.
He really
So with
doesn't
that
want to
said,
score.
I'm taking Braylon Allen anytime touchdown.
All right. Hell yeah, dude.
Wow.
That's all I got for you.
All right. Hell yeah, dude. Thanks for the
Also-
locks.
Real quick.
Yep.
Cooper Rush has played 1 game in his career against the Philadelphia Eagles.
He
In that
beat us.
game, well, I'm looking at they lost. It was a close game, but they ended up losing.
Mm-hmm.
There might have been maybe there was a second game. I don't know. He started this game. He had 3 interceptions, and they lost by 9.
Oh,
that was
ready
in
for
2022.
4 Quinyon Mitchell, he's getting his first one of the season.
Hell yeah. All right. Let's keep it moving. Who do we got? Keith.
Hey, gentlemen, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can. What's happening, bro?
Hey, so I got a couple things I want to address with you guys. One, I love Nate. Tell him he's cool and all that stuff, but he's got to stop holding his breath on the Broncos losing. I'm gonna tell you something. This is going to be a 16-1 or a 15-2 season for them. One of those losses will not be the Broncos, but I do like the Broncos money. The Broncos spread. I love that plus
I
8.5.
I do like the Broncos money line.
Hell yeah, dude. All right. We like the points too.
And I do like Cooper Rush in this game against the Eagles. I think the Eagles are just a little bit shaky. Cooper Rush has a good record, so I think he'll bring some resurgence to that offense. They're not going to win, but 7.5 is a huge spread to cover.
Yep.
It
And
is a big number on the road for an in-division game, for sure.
Huge number. But the 100%, which you guys drilled on earlier, I agree with you. That Steelers money line looks sexy. I mean, Washington,
Mike
yes, they're
Tomlin,
7-2,
dude.
but look who has Washington beat? The Giants, the Bengals, the Cardinals, Cleveland, Chicago, Carolina, the Giants. That's nobody. You got to
No.
take that Steelers money line 100%.
And you got to think the Commanders are a nice, shiny object with the young gunslinging quarterback. They won on a Hail Mary. They slap another team last week. It's a very shiny object. Everyone wants to go to the Washington, and that's when we turn the car, make a left turn, and we go with the ugly team, the gritty team, not always
fun to watch, not as flashy.
You got to dance with the girl you brought.
Correct.
That's what the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Mike Tomlin coming off the bye.
I agree, and that's my take for throw the house on the Steelers. So you guys have a good day.
Keith, we appreciate you, brother.
This guy Flingy just said Eagles are shaky. Hurts best QB in football last 4 weeks. I got a feeling I know what city that guy's from. All right, who we got next? Oh, all right, Herb. What do we got?
What's good, dude?
What's up?
How we doing, bro?
Life is good.
We're living,
baby.
dude.
Life is good. All right.
What's the play, dude? What do you got cooking over there?
I got a couple minutes before I got to go to a call for you guys, but
there we go.
A couple things I got to lay out there. I can't see it on my Hard Rock app, but whatever the Justice Hill rushing and receiving spreads are, just take them. Because honestly, I bet you if you go back this entire year, he's got to be 9-1 in both categories. Like they keep making it 12 and 15, and all he needs is one screen, 2 rushes, and he bangs it home. Easy.
I feel like
money.
Whenever in these primetime games, you always see Justice Hill out of the backfield.
You really do.
Catching balls, especially when. Yep.
The floater last week, over the linebacker was the prop in one throw, and Lamar finds it at least twice.
That's the best, dude. You just need one catch, you get it. Oh, that's living.
And that Bills game slapped him nuts.
Tonight, I'm probably going to take the Ravens up to 9.5 because I think it's either an absolute just a gun show and it's a 3-point game, or we just unload and rout them with T. Higgins out of the game, and Keaton Mitchell is now back.
No in between.
Yep.
No in between.
I'm with you there.
Bengals win outright or the Ravens win by 30.
I agree with that. And Keaton Mitchell coming back, little thunder and lightning in the backfield.
God, this guy's jacked up. You got a big game tonight.
I'm jacked up. All
right. Appreciate you, Herb.
All right, bro.
Peace.
Yep. Who do we got? All right.
Dude, I think we had Q Todd.
We lost him. Q Todd, call back. Christian, what's happening?
Christian.
Yo, what's up, boys? Happy almost Friday.
Yes,
dude.
This
is my boy who came in with the Devontae Smith and then the Terry McLaurin.
That's correct.
Christian?
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah, dude.
This is my fucking guy. Christian, how are we feeling?
Amazing, man. We're fucking on a heater right now. 2 things.
Do we have any more implications? Do we have any implications this week?
Kind of, yeah. So 2 things. One, Herb, I think he's on it. I'm actually going to sprinkle Justice Hill anytime touchdown. I kind of really like that today.
Hell yeah, dude. We got a lot of Justice Hill love.
The lock that I'm calling in with, the Bears against the Patriots, right? Rookie quarterback against rookie quarterback. Caleb Williams hasn't thrown a single passing touchdown in 2 weeks. And
if you're not hot, you're due.
And who was crying over the weekend? Who's the squeaky wheel? DJ Moore, right? The dude hasn't scored in 4 weeks. That's my absolute lock for this Sunday.
Got to get on the train, dude. Until we get a loser.
Yeah.
I'm
in. DJ Moore. I'm in.
Hell yeah, dude.
All week. First off, he's due because it's been 4 weeks since he scored. But all week, all over ESPN, we've watched that clip of him walking off the field at the beginning of the game on that 2nd down or 3rd down.
Yep.
So I think it's time for DJ Moore to find the end zone. We also love the Bears. And also Caleb Williams has been so dog shit. If you're not hot, you're due. Christian.
All right, Christian, thanks for the call. One last Q, Todd. I'm thinking he's either going to have...
Wait, yeah, before he says his pick.
I think it's either going to be the Broncos or the Panthers.
I'm going to say...
I'll say Panthers.
He's definitely going to like the Steelers.
Q, Todd, what do we got?
He might like the Jags, dude.
Yo, fellas.
What up,
What's
bro?
up, fellas?
How we doing?
Yo, the books cooked me last week, but, I think I'm rubbing off on y'all with my picks, so...
Dude, the favorites go 14-1. We're going to take it in the jaw a little bit.
Facts. Y'all love all my picks today, so I parlayed them all together for a plus 2,500. I got the Steelers money line.
Yep.
I got Broncos money line.
Yeah.
I got the Colts money line.
Hell yeah, dude. 2,500?
2,500 parlayed them all together.
Have a day.
Let's get it. Let's eat this week.
Let's sprinkle.
We'll definitely be in there.
Q-Todd Parlay.
The Q-Todd Parlay.
Let's get it,
Q-Todd, we appreciate you. We thank you. That's going to do it for the guest call-in. We'll do a little skee ball to see if we can pay
We're
for
going live
coffee
tonight for the first touchdown.
Yeah, fellas.
And if it hits,
tonight.
we give the money back to the chat. So get in there. Bang!
Get in there. First touchdown. Get
90
in there
cents?
tonight. First touchdown.
Real excited over 90 cents. But hey, we got the
go.
BetMGM Casino. We're trying to pay for a coffee.
BetMGM Casino.
Come on. Oh my God, he's hot. His stroke looks amazing. There we go. Those $7, dude. You keep hitting them.
Yep.
You know?
Fellas, tonight we attempt to eat 50 wings during Thursday Night Football. This will be our third live stream sweating a first touchdown score. So tonight, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have the notification on. We're going to go live for the first touchdown sweat. It's a great time. People who are in there, we put $100 on it. And if it hits, we give it back to people who are in the chat. We appreciate each and every single one of you for all the support and love that keep this show spinning, the wheels turning, the train on track.
Yep.
There's nothing better in this world than being able to come together, talk ball, have fun, and just have a fucking day.
Yep.
And it's a good day to have a day. Woke up feeling kind of dangerous. NFL week number 10 starts tonight. Who has it better than us? Back in July, we would pray for times like these.
Taking Cardinals, Marlins, Nerfy.
And now we're here.
Yep.
So let's enjoy it. Let's have the most of it. Fellas, tune in to the live stream tonight for the first touchdown sweat. We're going to do it every Monday and Thursday for both primetime games, Monday Night Football, Thursday Night Football. And if you haven't, be sure to download BetMGM, bet $10, get $200 in bonus bets back. If you don't have the app, use code LOCKS, LOCKS. Locks for good luck, dude. Bet 10. Get $200 in bonus bets. Download the app today. Use code LOCKS. We appreciate each and every single one of you bastards. Every Thursday and Sunday, we will be here at noon Eastern until the end of time, and we'll see you tonight for the Thursday Night Football first touchdown